Yorkshire's acting captain Joe Root won the toss and decided to bat on what was a beautiful day. Adam Lyth nicked an early delivery to Chris Reed and he put it down off Luke Fletcher. In the next over, Yorkshire though got going, taking 8 runs off the efforts of Gurney. Fletcher then over-pitched and Lyth played an exquisite cover drive for 4. He was beaten a couple of times by the big fast bowler, but also continued to find the boundary. And at the other end, Gurney in particular was punished for some loose bowling. Gary Keady, a well-known spinner, formerly of Lancashire, was introduced into the attack, and Lees was put down at short leg by Vessels, and he was to repeat that act a little bit later in the morning. But then he hit the veteran spinner for 4 down the ground. Jake Ball was punched through the covers by Lees to take the score to 67 for no wicket in the opening hour. That's some going. Yorkshire now picking off runs with ease as this talented opening pair took the score to 94 for no wicket from 75 minutes of play. Lees brought up his 50 with 8 fours and a 6, and Lyth followed with a single off Keady, 9 fours by the way from 70 balls, and that single by the way also brought the 100 up for Yorkshire. Towards lunch, Notts tightened up their bowling, but Lees and Lyth remained defiant, and just before the interval, Lyth found the boundary again off Fletcher. At lunch, Yorkshire 118 for naught. Not a bad start at all. Lyth 62, Lees 55. 33 overs have been bowled. Yorkshire started well again after lunch, Notts having little reward or none at all, whether it's pace or spin, as Lyth and Leeds continued to dominate. After 41 overs, for example, the score 144 for no wicket. Lees survived a confident LBW appeal from Keady, and then he blasted the spinner for 4. He brought up the 150 partnership with a drive for 4 through mid-off from Gurney. Lees in particular in this second session was forcing the pace, but Lyth also had his moments as the domination continued, but then a wicket fell. Lees was caught off bat and pad by Vessels. Nice catch this at short leg off Keady for 86 with the score 176. Adam Lyth continued to show he's now a much more complete player, and he clipped Gary Keady away for 2 to go to another century. 6 of the season the ball went down to fine leg. Gary Balance was now with Lyth and started steadily as Yorkshire brought up the 200 and a batting bonus point. The occasional ball found the edge, but Yorkshire remained in charge. Balance hit Patel for 4 to bring up the 50 partnership for him and Lyth from 105 balls, and at tea it's still going rather well. Yorkshire 230 for 1, Lyth onto 111, Balance 26, 67 overs bowled. Stephen Mullaney came back into the attack and Balance greeted him with a 4 to move to 35. The England player then struck Sami Patel for another boundary as Yorkshire cranked up the pressure. Lyth brought up the 250 and a second batting bonus point. Balance then cut loose to reach his half-century with a huge 6 over long on off Keady. But the ex-Lancashire spinner was sticking to his task and eventually got rid of Lyth. Well caught and bowled for an excellent 122 with the score on 271. Joe Root began with an exquisite drive for 4 through extra cover. The new ball was taken and Root carved Fletcher away for 2 through the offside. Gurney dropped a delivery short and Balance cut him to the boundary. The Root-Balance double act was just getting going when Root was LBW to Gurney for 11 with a score on 289. He looked to be a little bit unlucky with this dismissal. Bairstow was soon off the mark with a 2, but then fell to a brilliant catch by ex-Yorkshire player Michael Lunn in the gully off Fletcher with the score on 298. Leaning joined Balance as Yorkshire adopted a steady approach in the final session, during which 3 wickets had fallen. But the unbeaten partnership of 21 restored calm, as Yorkshire closed day 1 on 319 for 4 from 96 overs, leaning 8, Balance 82, a good start to this vital match.